Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm going to call this Works Committee meeting to order, starting with roll call.
Just press your button when you can. That'd be great.
And not too quick on the button here this morning, folks. Okay. All right, great to see everyone. And are there any disclosures of interest?
No, yeah.
It's always Brian, no matter where he sits. Yeah.
It's a conspiracy.
I think it can sense how prepared you are for the meeting, actually. Okay. Fair enough. All right, here, this could be your opportunity. Adoption of the minutes.
Second.
Okay, Brian, Tito. I did that already. Yeah. All in favor? That's carried. No public meetings, no presentations, no delegations. Oh, we did that already.
See, you didn't hear that.
Okay, so just to make it official, any declarations of interest? Seeing and hearing none. All right, and then no correspondence under waste. We're into Works 8.2A, and this is report number 2023 W14, and this is declaring lands as surplus and to convey surplus of lands to the adjacent landowner. So, want to give me a motion on that? Okay, moved by Marilyn, second by Tito. Questions, comments? All in favor? And then we're into item B. This is report number 2023 W15. And this is in regards to the lease of 307 Toronto Street South in the township of Uxbridge for the DRPS. Moved by. Just we'll get it on the floor and then you can ask your questions. Okay, moved by Tito, seconded by Brian. Questions, comments? Do you have a question or are you good? All in favor? That's carried. All right. And I don't see anything else on the agenda except for our next meeting. It's Wednesday, May the 3rd. Oh, any other business? Thank you very much. Any other business? I didn't see it. Do you want to turn your mic on?
I think Councillor Yamada has one.
Okay. Go ahead, Marilyn.
I didn't see a report from Vision Zero. I'm not sure if Regional Councillor Yamada got one.
It's we'll turn his mic on and see. Councillor Yamada.
Can you hear me? Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So I didn't get a briefing note, but I did make notes, so I'm prepared to go forward with a brief update from Vision Zero. So the committee started off speaking about fatal and serious collisions. There was one fatality recently on March 9th, Brock in Victoria. Unfortunately, it was a 70-year-old individual who had a medical episode and drove into a hydro pole. No one else was injured. There was a collision, serious injury collision. It's currently being investigated by the SIU. So all they were able to say is that it was a driver on a motorcycle very late at night, involved in a crash, and at that time the driver was in pretty bad shape. From enforcement, there's been a decrease in stunt driving, which staff has seen as unusual. 2 impaired driving tickets, 2 for stunt driving. They ran 5 initiatives in the month of February, 3 intersection safety initiatives, a ride for Super Bowl, 1 arrest, 12 tickets laid, and speed enforcement with a total of 219 tickets There was complaints on Energy Drive regarding stunt driving, and when they went to address the issue, they found that it was a large majority of OPG workers trying to get to and from work. They're working, staff working, and DRPS is working by taking part in a major GTA initiative to tackle stunt drivers that are taking over intersections and modifying cars. This is the 5th year for this initiative. Durham has never been a part of it, but a team is being sent that will include patrolling areas within Durham as well. It's only a matter of time until there is a fatality. This initiative runs for May and June, and will collect a lot of behind-the-scenes work and intelligence that will help police deal with major events like these big car meets. Their goal is to look at how we can seize multiple cars for the summer season, reduce stunt driving, and the number of intersections being taken over. Air One has noticed the danger of these stunt drivers and how close they come to hitting a pedestrian. So it's only a matter of time until they feel that a pedestrian could be killed. So initiatives like this will help reduce the probability. Like all of us had to deal with snow within February, the issue of snow blocking traffic signal indicators has become an issue. Thixon and Roslyn had some red light running collisions during winter storms or just afterwards, and trying to deal with the accumulation on the signal heads can be difficult. What staff indicated was that, what they would do is have someone go up in a bucket and a truck and clear these, clear the signals. But there are things that staff is testing, one of which is the idea of heat tape. It's used in Utah. You attach it to the inside of the signal visor. It generates enough heat to melt the snow. They can be turned on and off remotely from the command center. They heat up the signal head. Snow melts away. There's one, I believe, right now at Taunton and Cochrane. The other is plastic covers that will go over signal indicators that allow the snow to slide off. Staff is monitoring to see how effective they are. They've selected locations that have video so they can compare how well they work between the signal that have these plastic covers versus the ones that do not. And last, there's going to be an update at next meeting about drivers blowing through school bus stops. Staff will be bringing forward a social media campaign to remind drivers of penalties and associated fines. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Hey, thank you very much, Councillor. Councillor Nicholson has a question. One moment.
Yeah, just through to either Steve or anyone else can answer.
What's your name?
Yeah, mornings, yeah. We're getting a lot of issues with people riding motorcycles and hitting grass on roads. Have we done any investigation and vision on whether this is impacting regional roads as well? We had a couple of really serious accidents last year where the motorcyclist hit the grass and it was like just saying black ice. It just, you're gone, you're in the ditch, I'm just wondering, I know that in the urban area that's always an issue, but I don't know if we had any problems on the regional roads in the rural areas as well, people cutting grass and the grass ending up on the road.
I wonder if the best option here would be to bring that up at Vision Zero and see if there's any.
Well, that's why I'm asking Stephen if he could maybe bring it up.
Yeah, Brian, Councillor Nicholson, through you, Chair Barton, I do think that's something myself and Councillor Crawford can raise next month or at our next meeting and report back to you on that issue.
Yeah, that's all I'm looking for, just to see whether it's a growing problem. Some people just think it's great to throw their grass on the street. Well, that's leave it on your lawn. It helps your grass. So thank you.
Okay. Should we do a receive for information on the report? No. Okay. Okay. Is there any other business? Councillor Crawford. Oh, just a sec.
I just wanted to say we sent a letter to the Minister of Transportation. I actually got a response. That's my announcement. I have never had a response, ever. And we sent it September 2022, and I actually got a letter. So I'm just happy that she's alive and well. I got a letter.
Chair Henry.
So it's great to know. So what, you sent the letter in September. When did you get your response? So that's October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Can you imagine if we had a 6-month turnaround time for our residents? Anyways.
Missed all the other letters, but I got a response on that.
Okay. So let's. Is there any other business? Okay. Moved by Chair Henry, seconded by Vice Chair. All in favor? That's carried. Thank you very much, folks. Hey,